you're not going to get to see it. He's going to take it home and show it to his kids.
Oh, no. Whoa.
Come out.
Am I ever going?
It's a VHS and go up the house.
Yeah, we don't have it.
I don't like
This
this.
will make it to a player, too.
Brian.
I don't like this. I don't like it.
Oh, no, you don't like it. You love it.
I hate it when it's pink.
Angie?
I don't find out television.
Hi. Oh, now what I'm gonna be doing?
I don't want to be on TV.
Oh, of course you do.
Look,
Brian.
I don't like it. I hate it.
You're right. That's okay.
Where?
Oh, we don't have VHS. No, we don't have VHS.
Where you going?
Had it
We
inside.
do. It's weird. I don't care.
Hey, Josh, get out of there now. Come on.
I don't like this.
You get your stuff off. You gotta go to the house. Quit.
I just don't think we're going to be close enough to anything to do anything.
We don't decide like this, we go by it so fast. Just look good, you can tell when you go by it too fast. You can't tell, you have to just see whether you can tell the dark and the white spot.
Are they right up the other side? Okay, very good.
Do a lot of deer processing here at the Children's Home. We'll probably do over 300 deer this year, and we make the deer into whatever the customer wants it. We make a lot of deer sausage. Here is one of our customers' deer sausage, just a little bit of it.
Jennifer, that's my cone. Here, please, may I have it? Give it to me now, Jennifer, would you...
because it helped show up. You can see what it's used for now. It's a weight room. But this will be the new classrooms.
Yes, sir. There will be room for about 30 kids in here in this classroom. We're going to have boys and girls bathrooms over here in this open area. It'll be a little bit more closed in at that time. We'll get rid of all this storage out of here. Get rid of the weightlifting. Put it into just all classroom. When we first proceed, our classroom will stop right here, and all this area will be classroom. As the home grows, we can move this wall and just expand this into classroom. Until that happens, this part of the basement will just be a recreation area. There's 3,300 square feet on each floor. In here, we have a very unusual floor right now. It's called a marble floor. But we're praying the Lord to send in about $3,000 and we'll put some concrete down. This is our stairway to the left of us here, going up. It's waiting on the basement floor to be built so we can build a stairway. There'll be a wood-burning stove over there where that orange tractor sits. The tractors and the boats and canoes will all have to go outside once we get going. But we hope to put in a walk-in cooler right over in this corner. Hope to get, I've already got the cooler, and I hope to get a freezer put in over there. And just really looking forward to God's blessings down here. The heating system, it's going to require 2 heat pumps, a cost of $9,000. We have $3,000 already contributed towards them. We need to raise $6,000 for the heating units. And then when you're finished, we'll go upstairs. You're looking at the house parents' quarters now. Bathroom. We're just in the process within the next week or two of getting the ceiling and then the insulation and the ceiling put up in here, and as soon as that's done, then we can go with the sidewalls. All the rough plumbing is in, all the rough electric is in. And we're real thankful for that. What you see here, any construction that you see here, I want you to just keep in mind that the boys have built all this house. They put it all in, worked right beside us every step of the way. We have 8 bedrooms, 6 of them are for the boys, 1 for the house parents, and 1 guest bedroom. We have 6 bathrooms in here, and 2 bathrooms down the basement. We're entering into just a hallway. Our stairway will be at the left. Sort of a big jump right now. We plan on putting the stairs in when we get the floor poured. We have a doorway, front door that leads to the right. And then our hope and thought is that the door would open and this door would be shut, and the cold air and would stay out in the winter and stay in the summer. But with 15 people living in here, I've got an idea that the door will be open and both doors will be open. We call this the great room, and I guess it's greatly filled with junk right now, but the kitchen will be over, well, you're looking right now at the living room, dining room area, and then the fireplace over there for the wood-burning stove in the back, and then there's a patio door that slides on out to a patio that will be built someday, and then where all that insulation stands will be the kitchen. There will not be any walls at all in this room. It's 31 foot square, have a living room, dining room, kitchen all in one big area, and then it's got about a 10.5 foot ceiling at the center, and so this is why we call it the great room. We're just real pleased with what God has given us here. We've got about $45,000 investment to this point. God has sent all the money in. We build until we run out of money, and well, we start praying before we run out of money, but we usually run out of money before any more comes in, and we just get back on our knees, and God sends in another bunch. We spend some more. 4 feet wide, 11 feet long. And then all the stone in the back. All the material that you see there in that stone wall, I believe we've got $110 invested in everything. And man came in and laid it all up one Saturday. Set it all in there. Sure looks pretty. It's full of junk right now. I think that's what happens when you build.
This is a view from the patio.
There you go.
Yeah,
View of our land down there. You can see that green barn. Fella donated that barn a mile and a half away from us, and we moved it in intact. That was a big experience moving that barn down the highway. We have 15 horses. I believe all but 13 of them are down there, and then we have a mare and a colt over in another pasture. The Chickamauga Creek runs right down there, just the other side of that farthest white horse you can see. And then, I don't know if it'll come into range or not, but the mountain range in behind those horses, to the left, that range is called Rattlesnake Ridge. And then to the right, out over the tops of those trees, you can just barely see Pigeon Mountain. And then we cannot see it, but way off to the right is Lookout Mountain. And Lookout Mountain comes into Pigeon Mountain. Forms a cove. And in that cove comes the spring water, the headwaters for our Chickamauga Creek. The creek is spring fed. It's cold all year long, but the boys surely enjoy it. 5 acres under the lawnmower. Get more complaints out of the 5 than I do out of the 20. This is the Lookout Mountain Range. It goes from Gadsden, Alabama to Chattanooga, Tennessee.
some of those mountains are in the clouds.
Reminds me of some of my boys. They walk around in the clouds. Their head in the clouds all the time.
There's quite an investment just in saddles.
We've got a little physical exercise unit over here, the conventional swing set in the fronts for the younger kids. We've got 6 poles in the air and 1 cross beam. We've got 400 foot of 1.5 inch rope. We're going to make 6 drops on that first one so the guys can climb up or down. On the second set of 3 poles standing and the cross pole is still laying on the ground. When we get that up, we've got some cargo net up there. The boys will go up one side, and then there's going to be a platform at the top, and then if they walk up the cargo net, then they'll get a hold of the rope and go hand over hand down to the bottom. We're going to have 2 to 4 feet of wood chips packed around the bottom of that, so when they fall, they have a little bit of a cushion. We don't anticipate a fall, but trying to look forward to it in case it does happen. And we've got a little rope over there that we use for a tug-of-war game. It's 300 foot long and 2.5 inches in diameter. We have a trampoline that the boys have a lot of fun with. And then we have a volleyball net further out there, and we're going to bring our basketball area over into here. We call this our gymnasium. It's a little open doorish, but the boys enjoy it. We're praying someday the Lord will give us a board or 2 for a roof and a block or 2 for the sidewalls. We'll build a gym. But until he does, we're just going to use what he's got. let the sky be the roof. We won't have to mop the floor, we'll just let him rain shower. This is the tug of war net. It's just a tug of war just to make it move. Oh, it's 300 foot long. This is the anchor for the end guy. I'll tell you what, that's a lot. What do you think, Lassie? That a lot of rope? Huh? That a lot of rope? Got a horseshoe rack here. It's easy to make them at this end.
Have to get back to really get a picture of it.
I believe it's 20 by 50 cargo net.
This is more like a house here.
Right. This is our, we shoot 26 feet wide and 36 feet long. Has 2 bedrooms at the east end of it. They're about 14 foot, no, 13 by 14. And then there'll be a wood burner stove in that area you're looking at right now. You're looking at the bathroom area right there. That's all, everything's hooked up in there, ready to go with the water's on, electricity's on. We got the ceiling almost done. And all the insulation's up in the ceiling. We just insulate the sidewalls and then put our siding up in here. We've already got the carpet ready to go. So we anticipate within a month or two this house being occupied. About taking a picture at break time. You like to take pictures of mass confusion?
Isn't that what it's supposed to be anyway?
Yeah, teacher asked us if you want to take pictures of their usual things they do all the way. They're probably still trying to stretch a little bit. I don't know what that was. What's the big rain?
Well, they don't leave us out here at that. Right. Guys act like you're innocent. I know better.
I knew there was another one coming.
Who's got winner? Me. Show us all that effort. And that. Right.
I like this quick.
Who beat who? Especially when I know all the spins. Oh no. Oh no. He got me eating too. That's what you wind them up with too.
Let's get on people and put the shots in there.
You can walk around. You can say hello. Why don't you say your name so the people down there can remember?
We're supposed to.
Still so unwanted.
What was the thing? Just smile,
Say hi to all your friends. Hi. It's Sandy. There. Hi, Sandy. You say hi, Nancy.
Yes, if I don't get your...
Y'all, this is my roommate, Jane Wharton. She's very nice. She's a sophomore this year. She's 20 years old. I feel like this is a Miss America thing. Hi, Mom. I love you. Hi, Benjamin. I love you more than anything in this world. Dad, I love you too. You're all very nice. I can't wait to see you. Whenever in December. I hate it. We gotta wait so long.
But you get to see your dad.
Yeah. He's fine at that now. I'm going to send you. No, there you go. You got it.
So we said.
Go ahead.
Why did we read the Ten Commandments that says, thou shalt not kill?